Hi everybody, welcome back to back. It's two shows, back to back day, so a bit of fun there. Uh, and let's get straight into it. So we've got auction day 148 about to close. It's a regular auction, so we're going to watch that and hope you guys are enjoying yourself. And look at that, Max Share Club, almost 90 billion. Pretty exciting. We're going to check that out as well, and that's heading in the right direction. So just going to wait for the auction here. Just getting everything queued up. So look at that nice, beautiful regular auction. As we remember when we had the live stream about an hour and a half ago on a special topic for marketing, we now have moved back to the regular auction. We got jumped up there to 30.68. So it was probably at about 90% sellout before, 95%. Now it's definitely over 100%. 65,000 US dollars versus 64,000 US dollars. So another sold out, slightly sold out, oversold regular auction. So pretty cool. And that's really nice demand there. So we're liking that. Auction rate 5.3 million AXN per ETH, and the Uniswap rate is pretty much the same, just slightly higher than the Uniswap rate. So just eating into there a little bit with the slight overbid. Pretty cool. Let's have a look at what have we got coming up. We've got another regular auction coming up soon. So in 8 minutes we'll have auction day 149, and we've got 102 million in that. Then we'll be followed up by another 100 million on the 12th of April, and then we get back to the venture capital auction number 10. Can you believe it? Number 10, which will be end of 5 weeks, and it's on the 13th, Tuesday the 13th, and that's going to be good too. All right, so let's have what else have we got in there? Let's just roll forward there. We've already got that rollover from the leftovers from Friday's VCA. Number 9 has gone over to the 16th of April, the Friday, so that's Friday the 16th. So you can see there's extra 234 million in there. So that there is pretty cool. And we've got the 1 million always coming up in VCA number 10. So that's looking good at $1 billion. So looking nice. And we've got 8 minutes to go in today's regular auction. So pretty cool. So in the regular auctions, we have 80% of the ETH that comes in. That's Ethereum that comes into the auction by bidders. That can be anybody. 80% of that gets sent to Uniswap. They buy Axion on the market with that, and the Axion's return back to stakers. And you can see that so far we had quite a large regular auction today, 163.4 million Axion in it, and 131 million was bought on the market with that Ethereum, which is 80% of that 30.68 ETH. Which is over 50,000 US dollars. Very nice, thank you very much. So that's really cool. That goes back to dividends for stakers. So if you're not staked, get staked, and you'll get those dividends. Pretty plain and simple. Now, if you want to also get a 10% bonus of Axion, then you can enter the regular auction with a referral link. You can either use mine or use anybody else's, and you can get a referral 10%. Now, if you self-refer, you can use 2 wallets and self-refer yourself. So you can do that as well. Pretty cool. And depending on the market conditions, you can also get a 10% discount to market, but that's not today because the bids were so high. So pretty cool. We like high bid demand. That's not too bad. So we can jump over to Axion today's dashboard. Is another way of looking at the auction, just another platform. This one here is the official Axion staking platform, and this one here is the Axion Today, which is a strategic partner of Axion. So that's pretty cool. And we can see that the auction price is 2.22% higher. So this gives you an idea. Net for technical sellout was 27.21. So that's 90% of the available amount of Axion up for grabs. And we can see that we smashed that one. So well over 100%. So pretty cool. Let's have a quick look at the. We've got 6 minutes to go. So let's have a quick look at the price at the moment. So price is pulling back. Let's have a look here. So we'll pull it back to the daily candle and have checked that out. Before we do that, let's have a quick look at the chat. Hey, the Hog, yo Hog, good to see you in the chat. Yeah, if you're watching, love your comments in the chat. And we've been having a lot of fun today, and bodes well. So we had a triangle there. This is the daily candle. So this is the history since we started back on the 18th of December. We can see that we had resistance at 00035. We broke out of that when we had the new launch of the VCA, venture capital auctions, twice a week. We're at VCA, just finished VCA number 9 on Friday, excuse me. So we've had 9 of those. And what we've had is, so we had a big jump up in price. We went up to about 00075. Let's have a look at the high there. 0007577 is our all-time high at the moment. and we've come back down from. We had a couple of whales also sell during this period, and then we bounced. We jumped all the way down on 26th of March down to a low of 0.006287. So if you bought down there, very very good. And then we jumped back up a couple of days later on the 31st of March, and we went all the way back up to 0.00524. Oh, sorry, 5.8. And then we've come back down here. We thought there's a good chance we were in this triangle. See the yellow? We're in the triangle, and that we're the most likely 2/3 chance we would actually punch out the top. But we ended up just slowly dipping down here on the 10th of April, and then a whale ended up selling that, exacerbating about 450 million Axion, pushed the price down there on the VCA. So people got a really good result in the VCA on Friday, VCA number 9. So congratulations to them. I think Alex was one of those, benefited from that. So here we are just at the moment, just trying to pick up our momentum again. We do have price support at 0.0035, so we'll see how we float around here at this stage. We're having nice sold out regular auctions, looking very good. So it bodes well for the VCA. We had a decent VCA on Friday, and so we've got the next one coming up on Tuesday, which will have $1 billion in it. So that makes it a bit rarer, and then we'll see how that one goes. Obviously, people are going to get really good rates here at the moment, and also we've got the marketing team ramping up things over the next couple of months. So pretty cool. We'll watch out for that. And so here we're sitting at 0.0039173, and we've had a bit of a rally in the market as well. Ethereum is up at about 2,175, so that's really pushing ahead there. And obviously some people are holding back their Ethereum as well when the price rises in Ethereum, so you get a bit of that happening as well. So we're watching at this stage and see where we go here. Obviously we've got support here at the 0.0035, and we'll see how we move up from here. We've had good VCA, good regular auction results. We had a decent VCA last time, so things are looking not too bad, and we'll just wait and see how the market reacts there on that one. So cool. FBAM, hey Superman, always a pleasure to watch you with my coffee. Hey, I wish I had a coffee right now. A nice latte would be pretty good. Maybe a double shot latte, that would be pretty good. Hey, welcome everybody to the show. Hope you enjoy yourself, and yeah, feel free to comment in the chat. We always appreciate comments. And we may have been lucky to have Alex or Andreas, our moderators, pop in at some stage. And so, yeah, pretty cool. All right, so that's where we're at the moment on the price. See my little arrow there? Whale. I should actually read that was a whale there. Pretty cool. Anyway, we can jump back here. We've got 2 minutes left. I don't see much change likely to happen in this 30.78. So we'll just jump up to the top here. I've got this profile here of a whale watch list and sharks. So we'll just watch them over time. Pretty cool there. Let's have a quick look here. We're at 260 billion total supply, 41 billion liquid. We're going to watch this number. It's going to be key over the next couple of weeks, and that's what we call the liquidity squeeze. Squeeze that down, put more pressure on the price. So we've got a lot of things happening to try and make that happen there. 219.2 billion stake, which is an outstanding number. We're at 84.25% stake, so pretty awesome. It's got to be number one in the market easily. So pretty neat out of all the staking tokens, and so certainly the certificate deposit ones like Hex, Wise, and AXN. So crypto rank 633, 3,000 stakes, 9.19 million average stake, 2018 days average stake length. That's getting longer. That's good. 35.78 million market cap and a 1.1306 share rate. That's going up all the time. So better to stake today than tomorrow. So we've got about a minute or so to go left in regular auction day 148. We're about to start 149, and then the next following regular auction is going to be auction day 150. Can you believe 150 days? It's basically 5 months. So we're getting up there, getting a bit of history behind us as well. So it bodes well. All right, so we'll check that out, and we're just counting it down. 50 seconds, last minute. We'll just stay on here. We won't get dizzy swapping around onto different pages. And here we go. $63,896, and we've done 65,576. That's good demand. We like good demand. Fantastic things happening on the supply side, and keeping up the demand side is important as we get that liquidity squeeze on, and then we can start seeing that price move back up as demand is forced back onto Uniswap. So pretty cool. Now we're going to talk a few things about the design. I'm going to talk a couple of comments about the design of the VCAs and regular auctions. So if you want to hold on after the auction about that, you can hear my thoughts on that one. We're going to talk about that. because those are all valid considerations, and obviously the marketing strategy team thinks about those things as well. So there we are, 1 second gone, we're finished, and sometimes there's a couple of seconds delay, but pretty much 30.78, another sold out regular auction, and we love that, so pretty cool. And that's also how much? 131 million divs, Axion divs back to us who are stakers. So if you're not staked, get staked and get those divs. Pretty cool. And let's have a quick look. I think we would normally look at the wallets, but I think the wallets are not updating at the moment properly. Let's have a look at the overview. Uh, 89.68, that's the key number there. So we're almost at 90 billion, which is remarkable result. And we're at 6,194. So the supply side's looking really good, and that aids the demand side. And also, stuff. We also had 3.5 million in wrapped Bitcoin divs, so everything is working pretty well. We just got to keep up that level of demand, tweak the auctions as we need to. So let's quickly jump back to this auction here. We're going to just refresh and wait for the new one to start. So I'll just refresh that, and then I'll get to talk about auction design a bit. All right, so there we are. We've got auction day 149 up. It's a regular auction day again. So you get a 10% bonus if you enter today's auction. That's 10% bonus, and if you use a referral link, and there's one in the video description, or you can use someone else's. The other thing is that you can also self-refer yourself using 2 wallets, so you can do that as well. The auction rate starts at 10% discount, so you can see the Uniswap rate, that's the market rate, is 5.4 million AXN per ETH, but the auction rate is 5.9 million per ETH, so you got the 10% discount. You can see that quite clearly on the Axion Today dashboard, and you can see that there it starts off 10% cheaper. That number there will change to 10% shortly. And so the amount to sell it out today is at 90%, where you keep the auction price discount is 16.87%. Sorry, 16.87 Ethereum there. So pretty cool. We'll jump back to the Axion Today platform. Now, if you want to enter, just use the link below. Hook up your MetaMask wallet, put some Ethereum, send max, and then decide how much Ethereum you actually want to enter. Click send, and then you will enter the auction. So there's one Ethereum transaction to enter the auction, and there's one Ethereum transaction to exit the auction at the end of 24 hours. The auctions run for 24 hours. And when you exit, for a regular auction, you need to, that will be a second Ethereum fee, and you'll need to stake a minimum of 60 days, a maximum of 5,555 days. The reason why you would stake for 5,055 days is so you can get the most shares. You get 20% extra shares per year, up to 300%, so you get well over 300% extra shares for doing a 5,555 stake, and that means that you get a much greater percentage of the wrapped Bitcoin on venture capital auctions twice a week, and also on the 5 regular auctions per week. So that's the rationale there. All right, so let's quickly jump to the next topic, which is design. So we're talking about some of the tweaks that can happen in the auctions, particularly the venture capital auctions. So if we float down to here, we've got the 13th of April is the next VCA. That's VCA number 10. We've got 1 billion AXN in there on Tuesday, and 390,000 US dollars at the current price of AXN, which is 0.0039 US cents. So some of the things they can do is they could make the auctions tiered, but I think it's still a bit early to do stuff like this. I think that it really depends on demand in a week or two. So you just got to, because you have to adjust the auction to meet the market while also keeping incentives for stakers as well. So you got to get that balance right. So the first thing is you can do is that you can potentially make a tiered auction so that you get more if you enter in early, and then you can sell out the auction earlier during the day. But that's still subject to total demand, but that does help increase total demand, if that makes sense, by having a tiered auction. So the earlier you get in, the better. So maybe you had 300 million and you get this much bonus, maybe in wrapped Bitcoin, maybe 12%. If you come in this point, you get 10%. If you come in at this point, you get 8%, something like that in wrapped Bitcoin. So it could change things around a bit like that. So up to $1 billion, for example, 300 million, 12%, that's something they could do, tweak things like that, and maybe 700 million next tier and so forth. The other thing is that they can, and they could also put a timer on there as well. So if you get in by this time, then you can get this. So there's different mechanisms they can use, time and bonuses. So, and probably a few other creative things that you can think about. So that's one option to but that's once again, I think that's a bit later down the line. Number two is you could actually reduce the amount that's in the auction. So you could do that, and you sort of meet it to demand. You could match it against net Uniswap or something, or volumes, all sorts of different measures. You could try and get it accurately measured to fit demand. But you don't really know what demand is from day to day, right? Because a lot of variables change. So they're probably collecting data around that. The third thing you can do is you can switch auctions around during the week. You can lower the amount and switch, maybe move to three more times in a week. You could do that option, like have 3 VCAs with smaller amounts, stuff like that. And still have some of the other incentives and stuff like that in there. The fourth thing you could do, of course, is you could bring in a special altcoin auction during the week as well. That creates more excitement, more divs, and brings in more audiences. So that can be done as well. But that, of course, that distracts a little bit from the wrap Bitcoin thing, which I think you want to send a clear message. So those are some of the variables you can do. Let me know in the chat some of the thoughts that you've had on that. They'd be very welcome to talk about that. So that's some of the stuff that's happening, and let's have a look at the general. So we've had, let's go to the announcements. So if you haven't checked out the announcements already, we went through earlier on this channel. We did about an hour and a half ago. We did a live stream on Punkonomics' new marketing, so third major marketing campaign, and it's Your Shares, Your Voice event. And that was talking about giving a further incentive to get stakers between 15 and 25 billion was the target to stake more. That would reduce, as you remember, our liquid amount of Axion is about 41 billion. So that would get that down by 15 to 25, somewhere in that range, assuming it was modestly successful to very successful. And so we can see that number here at the top here, where you got that 40, well, it was over 41, now it's down to 40.9, so it's just under 41 now. Yesterday or the day before, that was down at 39.3, I think it was. So we've had a whale come out of their one, and I've tracked that whale. It was this, I think it was FC76 came out of their short stakes, and you can see that they're just sitting. That's the one that sold off this candle in here. That's why I got whale there in purple. You can see that's in there. So that's that account, and they sold off about 450, something like that. It's 450 million Axion. So there we are, and they're sitting with still 1.28 there. So we just got them on our watch list, and so we've got that happening. And so if you want to watch that video, it's already on this channel. You can check that out. It's what's called again. It's called Your Shares, Your Voice. That's it. So I got that video on this channel. You can see that. We just did a live stream of that, and we went through it, and I gave some of my comments on that one. So pretty cool. So I think that's pretty where we're there. Let's have a look at the price again and see where we think that might go. So I'm kind of expecting we'll just have to wait another day to get a bit more information. But we've got the VCA on Tuesday to run out. So 1, 2. So we'll just wait to around about here, and we'll have a bit more information there. But the regular auctions are selling out very nicely. That's very good, and so we'll just watch how that happens over the next day or two. The altcoins, I think a lot of altcoins are going to run as well. So we actually see that Hex is down as well at the moment. What's Hex? Oh, okay, it's kind of down a bit. It was at about 2.1, 2.2 cents, even as high as 2.3 cents. It's down at went down to 0.19, down to almost 0.185. So that was been a bit down as well. So we'll watch that one. And Wise is down a little bit as well. So we'll watch that out for that. But the gas at the moment is really terrific. We've had standard gas. We've had gas down as low as 63 that I've seen. We might as well pull up that chart while I'm here. We have to go to the gas chart there, so we'll check that out. Let's have a look at the gas. So you can see that we've broke below that 75 gas level, which is really nice. I'm sure we all appreciate it. So if you're wanting to, once again, if the price is low, a lot of people like to pay more when the price is high. So sometimes if you're wanting to get a lot more Axion, buying at the price is low is a better thing. There's always a bit of judgment to make. So that's just a thing to think about. We actually got down to 63, like I said, on the Gwei. look at that, it's pretty nice. So that makes things a lot cheaper, especially on top of the 20 to 40% improvement on stakes that the Axion team did about 2 weeks ago. So that really helping now getting down there. Now version 1 stakes will still be on expensive side, but they'll be cheaper than ever now that we're down in the 60 Gwei mark. So just think about that if you've got a version 1, level 1, sorry. So pretty cool. John Atkins, an altcoin in future would be good, but it will just confuse things right now. I agree with you there. We need new people, so keep it simple. Agree 100%. John just says the aim should be to sell out early, not late. The waiting until the end of the day is not a good look. Well, typically auctions do close out strongly at the end of the day, but I agree with you. Having good early demand is really positive, and if you can sell out earlier, may be a design twink. So something for the strategy and market team. We're thinking about these things anyway, but it's just us talking about them, which is a healthy thing as well. So pretty cool. The waiting until the end of the day is not encourage early buying, then close the auction when sold out. Yeah, I agree with you there, John. I think that's a good way ahead. So we'll see. The team will be thinking about that, I'm sure. So I saw quite a few, a couple of people commenting on Discord about that. So I echo their sentiments. But it's probably maybe just a little bit early, but we'll see for that. Maybe we'll get maybe the next 2 VCAs. We'll see, or at least the next VCA. We'll see how that goes. But obviously you're getting a lot of Axion at the moment for the price at 00039, so you can pick up a lot of Axion at this price. So if you're a long-term staker, now is a good time to pick up a lot of Axion. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed. That's been 20 minutes. Typically what I like to do for the auction close now, about 20 minutes. So we'll end it there. But thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you all tomorrow. If you want to get that 10% in the auction today, use a referral link, and that will come your way. You get that 10% bonus. Just as I always say, go into at the end of the auction so that you see whether you're going to get the auction price discount to market if they're chasing that bonus as well. So think about that. All right, bye for now. It's been really good, and I'll catch you next time. And appreciate your comments there, John. Very cool. All right, cheers. Onwards and upwards, as we say.